WiZKER warriors and warrior princesses, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today on this final day of the second half of the Zero Razor Bump Challenge, where it's all about prevention. Let me check in. There you go. And the final check-in. Are you ready? Zero Razor Bump Challenge. I am elated, as you can tell. I'm so overwhelmed because, deep down, it's been a dramatic change. It's been a dramatic shift for me in life because I never dreamt that I could shave every 3 days with a 2-blade razor, let alone go that far. Before, it was just shaving with an electric clipper and just keeping the 5 o'clock shadow down to a certain length so I did not get razor bumps and ingrown hairs. If I had a special occasion, I'd have to shave it with the clippers, and I'd know 2 days after I'd get razor bumps and possibly some ingrown hairs, and I'd have to pluck them out with a sterilized needle, get the tweezers out there, needle nose tweezers, and go at my face. And a lot of injuries I've sustained over those 10 to 15 years are still with me. So that right there is a written testament on my face that reminds me where I was, and to know where I am now has been so transformative, so emotional. I hope you sense that. That's why I'm here to share it with you and the rest of the world. That's why I call you WiZKER warriors and warrior princesses, because we are on a daily fight to end razor bumps and ingrown hairs. In the same way you get up, like any routine, you brush your teeth, you're fighting plaque, you're fighting cavities, you're showing up every day. In the same way, those of us on this side of the team who live in razor bump and ingrown hair city have to show up every day and fight the good fight. And I commend you by watching this playlist and these videos. You have done a tremendous amount of work in your knowledge and your education and your research to be armed to fight that good fight. And again, I thank you for joining me. And let's not forget number 10 in the final 10 questions you need to ask yourself to know the skin you're in. It's interesting, this last question, because I was thinking about it and how I had come to this journey. And like I said in the first video that introduced this half of the Zero Razor Bump Challenge, if I were a health coach and you were coming to my sessions and we had a great workout, but then you went home and you ate cookies, candies, cakes in your refrigerator, and then you came back the next session and I'd be like, what happened? You gained 10 pounds. No matter what I tell you, if you go home and you sabotage your results, it doesn't make sense for us to be going on that fitness routine if your habits haven't changed. And that's what I wanted to do as presenting the WiZKER philosophy, is that we are a total. We're all about holistic. Yes, we deal with ingrown hairs and razor bumps, but it's a total skincare thing, because if you're dealing with your skin in other ways, that could impact the frequency and the occurrences of ingrown hairs and razor bumps. So we want to give you the total advice. We want to get into your refrigerator and your cabinets and make sure that you're living the total package and the lifestyle. Treat, prevent, but the last thing, maintain. And that was where your habits are. And that is number 10. What is your food, health, lifestyle, environment choices? Do you eat green vegetables, 90% green vegetables, get like 20%, 10% fruit, get fresh air, exercise, drink plenty of water, as you always hear. Be conscious of the tight-fitting clothings in those particular, danger zones of, razor bumps and ingrown hairs, up here, down here, wherever you get them. So we covered a lot of things in the 10. We talked about your skin routine, its texture, its sensitivity, its conditions or diseases, its allergies, Then we moved on to the hair on your skin. We talked about its texture, the hair removal methods. Have you tested those? The hair mapping and the face mapping across the areas of your body, because it's all different. We talked about the rate of hair growth yesterday. So that is number 10. It's about the holistic and the total package of the treat, prevent, and maintain trifecta. That is our philosophy. That's what we're about. It's about uncovering your uniqueness through experiment. If you try something, if you're already doing something in the snapshot that you've taken via the questions that you've answered, be skeptical of all of them. Question, use your intuition, use your gut, and question your routine. If you want to tweak something, it could be a small tweak or it could be a large tweak in your clothing, in your habits, in your sun exposure, etc. Try different things. See what works for you. Your unique complexion. You are unique. You are special. And go for it. Take that risk, take that chance, and question and look into your skin, because it's the most precious and largest organ on your body. Wow. We're moving on. Next set of videos, we're going to talk to the community, the barbers, the barbershops, highlight some people who are experts in the field who see razor bumps and ingrown hairs, the spa owners, etc. We're going to talk to them. But wow, from the bottom of my heart, so glad you've been able to join me. I don't want to end this. It's just wow. But thanks again for joining me. As always, stay very smooth.